All right, agents, we've been talking about the commission lawsuit. We're putting that behind us. We're moving the needle forward. We're going to come at it with a positive attitude. I'm going to talk to you a lot about what's working, because I've had a lot of agents who feel like maybe they need to go buy leads, maybe they need to join a team and kind of go back to that, employee mindset. And the truth is that that's just not what I'm seeing working, even with the, team leads and such that I'm great friends with. So let's sit down, let's talk about this, and let's dive into what exactly is working right here, right now in the market, from being a part of a global organization of 3,500 tight-knit agents and leading over 100 agents myself in 30 states. So stay tuned. What's up, guys? Jeremy Kane, the Real Estate Agent Playbook. We're flipping the script today, and we are moving forward. We're pushing forward, and I want to share some insights from what I see is working to get agents transactions, to help them build relationships within their communities, and what is going on and what the successful closings are coming from. So if you like anything about that, if you like getting wins every single day at the game of real estate, you are in the right place. Over on the podcast, share the show with your favorite agent. Give me a 5-star review or whatever star you feel fit. YouTube and the other socials, please do all the things: like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and let's get rolling. So being a part of an organization that has 4, mastermind calls, 3,500 agents globally every single week, I see a lot of agents and I talk to a lot of agents, and being that I am one of the leaders in that group, I often have time to, voice what I see is working and all the things. So now I'm bringing that to you. But I also have built relationships with agents alike that I just want to share a little bit of insight, because I've seen a lot of people get discouraged, talk about getting another job, talk about leaving the industry, and that's absolutely not what we want to do. So I'm going to take that experience and those connections and hopefully help you understand what I'm seeing that's working. First and foremost, across all lead platforms, across everything, consistency is key. If you are dedicated to cold calling and you're making 100 calls a day and you're doing the thing, you'll get the statistics, you'll see what's going on, you'll have that conversion rate. And if you dedicate to that day by day, day in, day out, it will work. It's not the funnest. Just as if you're going to have open houses, 2 a weekend or 8 a weekend, whatever, strategy you subscribe to. If you're doing the open houses, make sure that your follow-up is dialed in and everything's dialed in there and you're having those conversations. It's all boils down to consistency. Mine, relationship, sphere of influence marketing, industry partner marketing, and, that's how I've built my business. That's how I'm a 3-time icon agent at eXp Realty, right? Through those things. But it's consistent. It's consistently showing up. It's consistently doing videos. It's consistently sending out my weekly email. And so at the bottom of every success story, even if it's social media, even if it's YouTube, even if whatever you're doing, if you're not consistent, it will not work. So understand that the relentless consistency to the specific pillars sounds familiar. I have a course. If you're interested in my course, comment pillars below and I will absolutely get you the information. We can jump on a call and we can see if it would help you with your business. But the consistency is key. You have to have dedicated effort. Even with my industry partners, consistency, right? I'm reaching out to them, going to lunch with them, I'm talking to them. It's not just, hey, do you have any leads? We talk about the market. We talk about all the things that are going on. We talk about projects that, possibly I can get contractors into, and all of the things as we go. It's 100% consistency based across the board, no matter who you talk to. And so let's talk about organic social media success. I have 2 great agents in Pennsylvania, John Shookman, Madison Barrios, who are absolutely crushing it based on organic social media. John doesn't pay $1 of social media. Maddie doesn't pay $1 of social media. They do it completely different. Maddie has a ton of lifestyle stuff. She talks about, her day and raising her daughter and all the things that she does, and that engages her sphere, and they reach out to her and she sells homes. John, absolutely, probably the best organic social media lead generator that I know. He's, jumped into video. I pushed him for so long to get into video. Every single time he has a listing, he's doing one of these videos. It's a reel, it's short form, it's engaging. He talks on it, his face is on it, so his brand carries forward. Like he says, the video usually is, has, between 1,000 and 5,000 views. But the honest truth is, it's more about his branding than selling the house, because he can get, 30, 40 showings on a house in their market right now, and the price point he's working in a weekend, even without that video. He was doing that before. He's added that into his brand, and people comment, people engage. And so definitely check John Shookman out on that organic social media piece, but it's about building consistency, and then it's about engaging, right? Sean and Scott Batista in our group, you've probably seen them. They have the sweet cars. They talk so much about their secret to success being outward engagement, right? Responding to every comment, but also going out and responding to other people's posts and liking posts and all of those things. And so even in the social media realm, consistency is king, right? It's not just like they get out of their fancy cars and their suits and sell houses, right? People are attracted to that. But if, it was just a comment and they never responded or anything like that, they are absolute wizards at responding to people and generating conversation and continuing to build their business, both in production and agent attraction in that way. Next, we'll go to relationship marketing. Within my organization, Dawn Gonzales, Valerie Stewart, Beth Mitchell, all in different markets, all doing very well just with their spheres, right? Dawn talks about a lot of her business coming from the church that she's, a worship leader at, and how she's involved in that community, and she's there 2-3 times a week. And so being a part of that, not even really talking about real estate, but real estate coming to her. Valerie is very invested in her kids, stuff, whether it's gymnastics or school, and a lot of her stuff comes from her sphere, whether it's with her kids or, her husband's job or all the things. And then Beth Mitchell is absolutely in that space, right? From relationships with other agents and referrals coming in to just her sphere of influence and people within her, lake community and things like that, who she is helping sell real estate. But it's about being present. It's about, posting when she's out at the lake and, posting her dog or whatever she's doing to absolutely stay in front of her sphere of influence. So, when it's really about relationship marketing and how that goes, it's about taking that to the next level, right? There's not a time where I talk to Beth and she's in one place standing still. She's got this meeting. She's at this coffee shop. She's doing this. I think she's even had a meeting with me in a treehouse while she was waiting for her listing to get staged. So that's kind of a joke, but not really. But this is the point, is it's just about staying in front of people, right? The power of building and maintaining relationships is generating business for these individuals. Next, I see that niche marketing is working. The more you niche down and the more that you provide content for that specific niche. If we're going to talk about this, we're talking about Taryn King, right? Absolutely crushing the horse market, whether it's agents from other agencies that know that she has her Horse and Hearth brand, calling her or tagging her in posts saying Taryn King's the one. She's generating listings from real estate agents who think that she is probably the authority in the horse world because of how she's built her niche and how she's doing that. Now she's also generating a list of off-market properties because these properties are a little bit different. She's engaging her audience with, email newsletters and things like that. She's highlighting other, horse properties that she doesn't have the, honor to list. But as you see, everything she does is built and driving people into that horse industry, right? And she's ready to go, right? If she gets a horse listing or a horse property listing, she's able to, find people to clean out the barn. When Taryn came over and joined me, I was like, you gotta quit pulling weeds in the driveway, right? Especially when she was pregnant with her most recent kid. But it's just having that niche and dialing down. If you become the go-to person for a specific property type, that is absolutely the key to success in that niche market. She does videos about horses. She rides horses. She, goes to horse shows. She does events based on the horse industry. She runs happy hours, and she is all horse all the time. So what that does is give the outside a perspective of, okay, this is the person that I need. Even as an agent, people have a license as an agent and they're calling her or connecting her or bringing her in on the deal because she is the expert in that industry and she has supplanted herself in there. So that is exactly how you have to go all in on a niche, right? Does Taryn sell other properties? Very rarely do they not have a horse property involved on the buy or the sell. And so that's an area where it's higher dollar properties, and she's been able to build an entire business around a niche. But if she's not all in, if she's not full force into that and building that and bringing industry partners that she's going to need to help and tractor suppliers and all the things, then, that kind of slips away. After all of this, when you really step back and look at it, the shift from just leads to genuine relationships is really where we need to go. However you build a relationship, whether it starts on social media in the DMs or in the comments, or you're hosting events, or you're, doing first-time homebuyer seminars, or you're providing industry partner, happy hours, or whatever you're doing to generate quote-unquote leads, forget about the leads. Forget about the data points that are just handed out to agent after agent, and just start to build relationships and build relationships relentlessly. Be there to serve, educate yourself on the market, and you will find a way, right? And it breaks my heart that people are like, oh, I need leads. I have to have people giving me data sets so that I can do this. Go out and generate real relationships, and you will never have to pay for a lead in your life. And that's exactly the point, right? A lead is you get a third of the pay or a half of the pay than a self-generated lead. So if you have to sell 2 homes of leads that you still have to work, you still have to call, you still have to nurture, you still have to follow up with, and you have to do 2 of those, or you can just go out and build relationships, find the right people, engage other industry partners, and build an entire business that way, you're doing half the work for the same amount of pay as if you're out there trying to just grab leads in these data sets. So get out there, put yourself out there, have conversations, work your way into other people's networks. If people that you're building relationships are not buying homes, make sure they know that you can help their friends. And that is the key to success. But you have to do it consistently. You can't disappear. You can't, do all the things. Right now, it's absolutely of utmost importance that where you're showing up, we're the authority, especially on all the confusion surrounding the commissions, the market, the high interest rates. You have to understand that you have a special, unique value to bring to your people. How you do that will dictate your success and your failure. So I hope that helps. Go get a win today. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.